World Wrestling entertainment goes far deeper than what you see on television. In fact, some of the best work can come about outside of TV if you are able to look hard enough. This is where NXT comes into play. The developmental area of the company has been nothing short of a star maker, many of its prospects making their way to WWE after a stretch of time. For those who are still developing themselves before appearing on television, I cannot recommend the use of online marketing enough. You have to keep in mind that since NXT is not shown on television, neither will the talent. This is a shame, especially when one considers just how talented these individuals are and how prepared they seem for the big time. For example, Sami Zayn had wrestled for many years before being signed by WWE, his background speaking for itself. As a result, he has more than earned the lure of fans and has become, in my mind, the field's top wrestler that anyone would want to wrestle. Of course, it's worth talking about female talent, and NXT has two standouts in Paige and Emma. The two ladies are very different from one another, the former being an aggressive brawler and the latter being a skilled, yet fun-loving dancer of sorts. Their characters couldn't be any further apart and yet they work well in order to produce great matches. There may be variety intact, but I say that it is needed so that fans aren't short on options for those to cheer on. That being said, what can be done as far as online marketing is concerned for these men and women? I believe that it's worth bringing more attention to their Facebook and Twitter pages, interacting with fans all the while. With this being done, fans are more likely to stay in contact with them, and who's to say that new fans wouldn't be attained as a result? Communication is important in any line of work, and firms such as Fishbot would be able to agree with such a sentiment. In my mind, NXT stands as the best show WWE has put on for a number of reasons. First of all, the wrestling itself on the show is very good, since talent is allowed substantial time in order to showcase what that they able to do in the ring. Secondly, you are able to have a look into the future of the company, seeing these men and women apply themselves for the big time. In these regards, NXT definitely stands as the best form of wrestling today.